Good morning, my dear students. In the previous class, we discussed about sum of the slopes and product of the slopes and also angle between the tangents. So, students, the equation of the tangent is y equal to mx plus or minus a square m square minus b square. So, students, the sum of the slopes is my dear students, when we are taking this is y minus mx whole square equal to a square m square minus b square. This is what, students? X square minus a square into m square minus 2xym y square plus b square. So, students, now we have to find the sum of the slopes. The sum of the slopes is the 2xy by x square minus a square. So, students, the product of the slopes is y square plus b square by x square minus a square. Dear students, in ellipse and circles, we discussed about the direct circle. The locus of the perpendicular tangents. What is the, students? The locus of the perpendicular tangents to the hyperbola lies on a circle and a concentric with the hyperbola. There the circle is said to be direct circle. So the perpendicular tangents means, dear students, the m1 into m2 equal to minus 1. What is the m1 into m2 is? The m1 into m2 is this one, students. Y square plus b square upon x square minus a square equal to minus 1. This is what, students? Y square plus b square equal to minus x square plus a square. So, students, this is x square plus y square equal to a square minus b square. This is called equation of the direct circle. What is the, students? This is called equation of the direct circle. The equation of the direct circle is x square plus y square equal to a square minus b square. Okay, students, what is the definition of the direct circle? The locus of the perpendicular tangents to the hyperbola lies on a circle and concentric with the hyperbola. Then the circle is said to be direct circle. Okay, students. Right now, auxiliary circle. What is the, students? Auxiliary circle. We have to know that the auxiliary circle. Dear students, in the ellipse, the auxiliary circle is x square plus y square equal to a square for a greater than b. X square plus y square equal to b square if a less than b. So, students, now the locus of the feet of the perpendicular drawn from either of the foci to the any tangents lies on a circle. Okay, students, and concentric with the hyperbola, then the circle is said to be auxiliary circle. Dear students, just now we have to know that, suppose, dear students, these are the foci. Yes, this is also foci. So, dear students, just you can write, this is called as auxiliary circle. So, dear students, how can you write this is? The equation of the auxiliary circle is x square plus y square equal to a square. This is what, students? How can you get? Just you can draw the tangents. My dear students, the tangents, undoubtedly, the tangent is the, student, this is, okay, feet of the perpendiculars. Dear students, the feet of the perpendiculars. What is the tangent is? Y equal to mx plus or minus a square m square minus b square. This is what, students? Y minus mx whole square equal to a square m square minus b square. So, student, this is the focus a comma 0 having the slope. This is the slope m having the slope minus 1 by m. So, students, y minus y1 minus 1 by m into x minus x1. The foci is the, students, plus or minus ae comma 0. What is the focus, students? Plus or minus ae comma 0. So this is ae 0. This is the, students, minus ae comma 0. This the line tangent having the slope m Now this is the perpendicular to the tangent, therefore having the slope minus 1 by m. So dear students, the equation of the line having the slope minus 1 by m passing through the foci is this one. This is my minus of x plus r minus a. This is sending to the other side. My plus x whole square equal to a square. This will be 2. This is 1. Dear students, when we are taking 1 plus 2, that implies y square here, m square, y square is there. Now we can write 1 plus m square into y square. Is there m square x square plus x square. So students, m square plus 1 into x square minus 2ab plus 2ab are cancelled. So student, this can be written as a square m square minus b square is the students a square into e square minus 1 plus a square e square. So student, this is what? A square m square is the common plus 1. So dear students, a square e square cancel. Now we got x square plus y square equal to a square is called the equation of the auxiliary circle. What is the students? Equation of the auxiliary circle. Okay. Right now students, asymptotes. So dear students, asymptotes means this is the hyperbola. My dear students, these are nearer to the So dear students, the tangents to the hyperbola, what is the meaning student? The tangents to the hyperbola. So dear student, please listen here. The tangents to the hyperbola So the tangents to the hyperbola which touch the hyperbola What is the students? Tangents to the hyperbola which touch the hyperbola at the points at infinity. Which touch the hyperbola at the points at infinity are called the asymptotes. What is the students? At the points at the infinity. Okay students, are called asymptotes of the hyperbola. Asymptotes of the hyperbola. Dear students, the tangents to the hyperbola which touch the hyperbola, okay students, at the points at infinity are called the asymptotes. Dear students, the tangents are what we observed which touch the hyperbola at the points at infinity. That means that is nearer to the branches of the hyperbola. But that means at the touch at the points at infinity means undoubtedly that is not a touch, but that is nearer to the hyperbola. So students, suppose we know that the equation of the tangent. What is the student tangent? Y equal to mx plus r minus a square m square minus b square. What is the point of contact? Yesterday we discussed about the point of contact of this one. Minus a square m by c, comma minus b square by c. This is, remember that students, minus a square m by c, comma minus of b square by c. Okay students, this is the point of contact. Yes or no students? Yes. Minus a square m by c, comma b square minus b square by c. The point of contact minus a square m by c is, we know that, what is the student? C. C square equal to a square m square minus b square. So C is the students minus a square m square minus of b square. What is the students? How to write this is minus a square m by C is the students a square m square minus b square minus b square by what is the C students? Is there a square m square minus of b square. Okay students, what is given that this is the point of contact. What is given, what is the definition is? The definition is the tangents to the parabola which touch the tangents to the hyperbola which touch the hyperbola at the points at infinity. Infinity means undoubtedly students this will be 0. When the denominator is 0, we know that infinity. That means a square m square minus b square equal to 0. This is what students? M square equal to b square by a square. What is the m is the students? Plus or minus b by a. What is the students? M equal to plus or minus b by a. This is the students when you can substitute here the m equals to their students m equal to plus or minus b by a. This is what students? A square m square minus b square we takes 0. That is the plus or minus root of 0 0. This is students we can written as how to write this is the y equal to plus or minus b by a x. What is the students? These are the equation of the asymptotes. So for the we can written as this is y by b equal to plus or minus x by a. So students, how can you write this is? When you can take plus one of the line x by a minus y by b equal to 0. Another line minus x by a sending other side x by a plus y by b equal to 0. These are equation of the asymptotes. That means x by a plus or minus. What is the students? X by a plus or minus y by b. The combined equation is how to write the combined equation of this one. So students, the combined equation is, we can observe the combined equation of the asymptotes are, the first line is x by a plus y by b and another line is x by a minus y by b. The first factor equal to 0 and the second factor equal to 0. So what students? Here this is x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 0. So these are called the equation of the asymptotes. Asymptotes are x square by a square minus y square by b square. Those are x by a plus y by b equal to 0, x by a minus y by b equal to 0 or y equal to plus or minus b by a x are called equation of the asymptotes. So students, what we observed, the asymptotes are always passing through the center. Here what in the center is origin. The first observation is asymptotes are always passing through the center. And another observation is the students, the hyperbola equation is x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. This is the equation of the hyperbola. So what we observed here, the equation of the hyperbola and the asymptotes only the differ by the constant. Is it clear? The equation of the hyperbola and the equation of the asymptotes differ by the constant only, but the asymptotes are always passing through the center. Okay students, and the asymptotes are always passing through the center. Suppose students, the hyperbola we are taking h, asymptotes are we are taking a. So students, the conjugate hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square. This is what students? We can take minus 1 equal to 0. This is what students? Plus 1 equal to 0. So what we observe the students? H plus h dash. Undoubtedly minus 1 plus 1 is cancelled. So dear students, the h plus h dash equal to 2a. This is the relation between hyperbola and the sum of the hyperbola and the conjugate hyperbola is the 2a. This is a 2x square by a square minus 2y square by b square. X square by a square plus x square by a square, 2x square by a square minus y square by b square minus y square by b square is the minus 2y square by b square. Minus 1 and plus 1 are the cancel. Okay students, the H is the hyperbola. H dash is the conjugate hyperbola. A is the equation of the asymptotes. What is the observation? The asymptotes and the hyperbola, there is a small difference. Constant only differ by the constant. The asymptotes which are always passing through the center of the hyperbola. Okay students? One more thing students, if any line is parallel to the asymptotes, undoubtedly that will be intersect the hyperbola at a real point. Is it clear students? If any line is a parallel to the asymptotes, undoubtedly it will be intersect the hyperbola at a real point. Okay students, intersect the hyperbola at a point. Now students, the angle between the asymptotes. The angle between the asymptotes of the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1 is 2 into tan inverse of b by a or 2 into secant inverse of e. Dear students, the angle between the asymptotes of the hyperbola is either 2 into tan inverse of b by a or 2 secant inverse of e. This is known that we students, just now we discussed about these are the asymptotes. So the asymptotes means the tangent which touch the hyperbola at the points at infinity are called as asymptotes. The equation of the asymptotes, what are the students? Equation of the asymptotes are plus or minus b by ax. So students, m1 equal to b by a and m2 equal to minus b by a. Everybody know that here, dear students, the angle between the asymptotes is theta. Then what? Tan theta equal to what students? m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. This is what students? The angle between the asymptotes is theta. We are taking angle between the asymptotes. Let theta be the, we can take theta be the angle between the asymptotes. What is the students? Let theta be the angle between the asymptotes. So what student? Tan theta equal to, we know that m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. What is the students? m1 is b by a. This is minus of minus plus b by a. So students, 1 minus b into b by a whole square. Dear student, this can be written as 2 into b by a upon 1 minus b by a whole square. So we are taking the students alpha, tan alpha. Let tan alpha equal to b by a. We are taking tan alpha equal to b by a. So students, what we observe? This is 2 tan alpha by 1 minus of tan square alpha. So when we are taking b by a is the tan alpha, 2 tan alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha. This is the students, we have to know that this is the formula of tan to alpha. 2 tan alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha is the tan to alpha. So what students? We can observe tan theta equal to tan of 2 alpha. Now we can remove on both sides tan. This is what? Theta equal to 2 alpha. So students, theta equal to 2 alpha, where theta is the angle between the asymptotes. So students, here alpha equal to tan inverse of b by a. Then tan is sending to the other side. What is the students? 2 into tan inverse of b by a. My dear students, the alpha is the tan inverse of b by a. Tan is sending other side, tan inverse of b by a. Now students, we can written as how to write this is. So this is the students alpha, opposite side by adjacent side. This is, we know that hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square. Hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square. So this is the students a square plus b square. Hypotenuse square is the side square plus side square. So this is what students we have to know that b square is the form a square into 1 minus c square. What is the form b square? A square into 1 minus c square. So students a square cancel. This is root of a square e square. So dear student, hypotenuse is the AE. Now students, from this we can written as how to write this is 2 into, dear students, 2 into, we can write secant inverse. We can write secant inverse. What is the secant inverse? We have to know that cos is the adjacent side by hypotenuse. Secant is the students hypotenuse by adjacent side. This is, we can take AE by AA cancel. This is the students 2 secant inverse of E. Suppose they given that eccentricity of the hyperbola. Suppose something is given that suppose some root 2. Eccentricity of the hyperbola is the root 2. What is the angle between the asymptotes? We have to take the directly the angle between the asymptotes is theta equal to 2 secant inverse of E. E is the students root 2. Root 2 is the value of 45. So 2 into 45, 90. Is it clear, students? Suppose there was given that angle between the asymptotes is given that directly. Suppose 90 or 30 or 60 or 120. How to find the eccentricity? Suppose students, there was given theta is the 120. We can take theta 120. 120 by 2 is the 60. Secant of the 60, 2 by root 3. Is it clear, students? That is the eccentricity. So cos is cos, we know that cos is 60. 1 minute, students. What is the theta is 120? Yes. 120 by 2 is the 60. Secant is 60 is the 1. Cos is 60 is the 1 by 2. So students, secant 60 is the undoubtedly 2. So suppose there was given, they will be given some angle 120. How to find the eccentricity? How to find the eccentricity? We have to take theta equal to 2 into secant inverse of E. Okay, students, write down. Dear students, find the asymptotes of the hyperbola. So what is the students asymptote? This is x square by 9. This is y square by 4 equal to 1. So dear students, we have to know that the equation of the asymptotes are. What is the asymptotes are? We know that x by a plus or minus y by b equal to 0 are the asymptotes. Dear student, this is x by a is the 3 plus or minus y by 2. So x by 3 plus y by 2 equal to 0. And another line is the students x by 3 minus y by 2 equal to 0. Is it clear, students? Find the asymptotes of. Dear students, find the asymptotes of xy minus 3y minus 2x. What is the students? Xy minus 3y minus 3y, xy minus 3y minus 2x equal to 0. What is the students is given that? Find the asymptotes of. Find the asymptotes of xy, dear students, minus of 3x minus 2y equal to 0. How to find the students? So here, this equation, the hyperbola is not in the standard form. You can observe the equation of the hyperbola. What is the students is given that the hyperbola is xy minus 3y minus 2x. So this is the hyperbola. So here we can observe it is not in the various forms of the hyperbola. We know that various forms are 4 types. Okay students, the hyperbola is the first one and also conjugate hyperbola, and they are shifted to the origin is shifted to the another point h comma k, then we got 2. Totally the various forms are 4. In the 4 various forms we observed the transfer axis and conjugate axis, undoubtedly they are parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. Is it clear or not? The first 2 are the transfer and conjugate axis are the coordinate axis. Second 2 are the conjugate and transfer axis are parallel to the x and y axis. So what here students? This is neither parallel nor neither parallel to the x axis nor y axis. How to write? So we have to know that what is the students? Our observation is asymptotes is always passing through the center. But the asymptotes these are a pair of lines. What is the difference? The asymptotes are always lines. Parabola, ellipse and hyperbola, these are all curves. Is it clear? The pair of lines in first year we have to know that the second degree equation is represents a pair of lines. That means delta equal to 0. So and one more observation is the equation of the asymptotes. The equation of the asymptotes are differ by the only constant. What is the students? xy minus 3y minus 2x plus k. Only the differ by the constant. What is the students? Differ by the constant. How to find the constant? This is, we have to know that delta equal to 0. Delta is the students ABC plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square equal to 0. A is 0 here students, b is also 0, x square and y square terms are not there, and h value is 2h equal to 1, the h value equal to 1 by 2, 2z equal to minus 2, the g value is the minus 1, 2f equal to minus 3, f is the minus 3 by 2, c value is the k. So what students? ABC 0, yes, ABC is the 0, 2fgh, dear students, 2fgh, fgh, dear students, this is minus into minus plus, 3 by 2 into 1, this is 3 by 4 into 2, this is nothing but 3 by 2. After that af square, undoubtedly a value is 0, a is the 0 and b is the 0. What is the c students? K, yes, h square is 1 by 4. So students, we are taking the k by 4. What is the students? K by 4 equal to 3 by 2. So dear students, what is k what? K is the, dear students, 6. We got the k value is the 6. Now students, how to find the asymptotes? Just wait 1 minute. This is xy minus 3y minus 2x. What is the students? The k value is the 6. So students, what our observation is, in the first 2 terms we are taking the y is the common. Yes, this is what? X minus 3. Y is the common. So students, in the last 2 terms minus 2 is the common. That is x minus 3. So the common term is the students x minus 3 into y minus 2 equal to 0. So what? X minus 3 equal to 0 is the first line and y minus 2 equal to 0 is the second asymptotes. The point of intersection of these two is nothing but center. Here x equal to 3, y equal to 2, center will be the 3, 2, and also the asymptotes are the students x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. How to find the asymptotes? So the hyperbola, here the hyperbola is this one. We observed in the equation of the hyperbola and the asymptotes are the only differ by constant. That's why we are taking the constant. So students, the asymptotes are pair of lines. These are always pair of lines. In first year we have to know that any second degree equation is represents a pair of lines. Undoubtedly we take delta 0. Delta 0 means ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BD square minus AH square equal to 0. So students, here the value of K is the 6. Then it will be substituting here. This is what? So 6. Therefore first two terms y is the common and the last two terms minus 2 is the common. That's why this is x minus 3 into y minus t. First factor equal to 0 and second factor equal to 0. These are the equation of the asymptotes. Asymptotes are always passing through the center. And also students, differ by the constant of the equations hyperbola and asymptotes. Is it clear students? Okay students, this is today. Today we discussed about asymptotes and direct circle and auxiliary circle. Only the one more concept is there, rectangular hyperbola. Okay students, we will discuss about the rectangular hyperbola in the next class. After that we will discuss some different model questions in the objective. Okay students, thank you all.